For companies evaluating U.S. suppliers at SHOT Show, what should they be looking for beyond price? And how does PTI Tech differentiate itself when meeting those expectations?
Yeah, that's a really good question, because it's something that we're challenged with is based on price. To be blunt, if you're going to buy your part, or you're going to choose your supplier based on price, we're probably not the best partner for you. We don't compete on price. We compete on our technical expertise, our delivery, our quality. Those are absolute musts. It's great when we can check all three of those boxes: price, delivery, and quality. But where I think where customers get in trouble, I think that's true for for anyone, is when you buy based exclusively on price. My dad used to say, do you want to, if we got pushback based on our price when we were quoting to a client, is, do you want to buy a parachute from the lowest bidder? It really comes down to what is your motivating factor, or what does success for your program look like? If you've got the reliability, the repeatability that you can build your business around, and that you can go and get your product out on the shelves, knowing it's going to perform the way that it's supposed to, I think that's what's going to let our clients, the right clients, sleep at night, knowing that they've got the right partner in PTI. And for me, so in my perspective, I want to focus. I want to know that this aspect of my program is taken care of. I can focus on those other things. So giving that comfort level to clients, I think, is incredibly important. And I think it's a testament to the fact that we've got customers for 30, 40 years that we've been supplying, because they've recognized what we bring to the table. That and also, what? I say shit happens, and everyone's a great supplier when there's no problems. And when something goes sideways, I think that we are particularly well situated to help to resolve issues that pop up. Understanding our technology, but also having an appreciation for the system that it needs to operate in. Like most of the people at PTI, we're all firearms guys, right? We're gun nuts. So not just knowing our piece of the puzzle, but knowing how it works within the bigger system, I think is a big part of how we're able to be successful when we're helping to understand and to diagnose and solve a problem that comes up unexpectedly. When you're buying based on price, or sometimes a vendor could cut a corner, something that could come and bite them back in the butt. Now, everything that we've got is based on aerospace certifications, so we have a dialed-in process. So if we make any kind of deviation, that deviates from that process that we know makes good parts, there is a very long process involved with doing that and getting customer sign-off. I've been in situations where customers couldn't get the right material, or a vendor rather couldn't get the right material, or there was some other thing that came up and they just made a fix thinking they weren't doing anything wrong. It would find that they would ultimately come out to burn them down the road. So that transparency, that level of communication, I think is incredibly important. And it's always been more successful when you can collaborate to come up with solutions and not try and solve it on your own, because sometimes there's unintended consequences for things like that. So I think we set ourselves apart as a true technical solution, as a partner, not just a parts maker. So as part of that analysis of if something does go sideways, if there was an issue, having on-site all of the material scientists and the manufacturing engineers to diagnose effectively what it is that went wrong, and then having tools available like finite element analysis and on-site ASTM testing, critical to really making sure that you haven't put a Band-Aid on the problem, you've actually solved it effectively long-term.